Are we live? I hope we're live. What we have here is a Final Fantasy Tifa Lockhart made by War Story. This is my second War Story figure ever, and well, War Story, they don't have the best quality, to be honest. They're a third party company and third party quality production. So it's she's called Fantasy Fighting Queen, Final Fantasy Queen. So I like the play on words of that, and it also comes with a warning: adult collectible, not a toy. Recommended for ages 15 and up. Okay. Maybe probably because let's look at the cover again. You might notice something. If there's a sad trend I notice with how they handle Tifa Lockhart is that they over sexualize her. She never came off as a sexy character to me. She's more of a tough but feminine character. That's why I really like how she's portrayed. But with with the direction Square Enix is taking now, or rather the fanboys or what, they're just over sexualizing her, and it's a bit sad for me because Final Fantasy VII holds a special place in my heart. Okay, it says 1997 to 2020. You're here. You've complied with our agreement. I think this is a quote from the game that Cloud completed his contract, something like that, because that's how they started off in their relationship. That's how it started out. One thing I'd also like to add is that I never really am in depth with the story of Final Fantasy VII because back then I didn't have a PlayStation, so I had to listen to my friends talk about it. So right now, I can finally, buy things for myself. So I always collect Final Fantasy VII merchandise just because it marks the time of my life where I missed out. And right now I'm older and I can't seem to, to follow the story anymore because it's sort of made for teenagers. So I'm a bit older for the story, but the figures and the merchandise, the aesthetics, they hold a special place in my heart. So let's unbox it. It's an adult figure. I mean, you know, come on, War Story. Come on, man. This is like the exact same thing. At least come up with a different pose. But okay, here's the good thing. When I look at the sculpt, this picture, it really looks like Tifa for me. I mean, looks like Tifa enough for me. So, oops, sorry about that. Let's unbox it. It's very light. Okay, I hope she won't come off as nude. I'm really hoping this won't be a naked figure because it's not my thing, man. I don't collect figures, to like, especially females, to sexualize them. I like them because, for me, they represent a good feminine spirit or something. Aspects of feminine spirit. And, I have daughters, so I'd like that in my collection. Good female role models, strong female characters. So I don't like it when they're over sexualized, when they're treated as, sort of objects in games and stuff. It's just not my thing. With this is that I just like the head sculpt in the pictures at least. And I'm hoping that it would not get lost across my Game Toys Sephiroth and Cloud figures. Oh man, sorry about that. This is brand new. I got it off from Toys Wonderland, so yeah, no scissors as usual, unprepared as usual. I should buy scissors next to my unboxing table the next time, so we won't ever get in this dragging situations. Okay. Right off the bat, this feels like a missing piece. But it's not. I mean, it's brand new. I like how they covered the head sculpt because it's like, find out. I hope it's good. It's as good as the photos, that they didn't Photoshop it enough. I'm a bit disturbed with how thin her top is and how they, made her. You know what? This seems like it's lacking. These are supposed to be boots, right? These parts here. Man, and yeah, and these are extra pair of hands. Unless you're gonna consider that she already wore them and then that's it. It's a really weird figure. It's very cheap, by the way, from Toys Wonderland. Okay, let's check it out. I'm a bit nervous right now. Okay, first impressions. I'm glad that the hair is not tangled, it's not crazy, because when I got my War Story She-Venom, who I don't know who's supposed to be, her hair was messed up. So I'm glad they made efforts. They put this tie around her to not mess it up, and then covered her face well. Man, her top is just too thin, man. I don't know if I can. I don't really feel comfortable displaying it. It's like something you'd see in an adult shop. I mean, I wish they didn't go this route with her design. I don't know how I can edit it. It's just disturbing for me because I know that people would focus on it, on her, anatomy, when they see her in my collection, and they just think, like hot chick, or Tifa's thingies or something. It's not how I want my collection to be, man. Okay, careful with it. Don't want to mess her hair. I wish okay. Head sculpt. Eyes. Check it out, okay? Wow. I like how they did the head sculpt. It's CGI-ish. Try to get the camera to focus. Yeah, it has that CGI thing. I like it. It's a bit flat, so I might need to style her hair a bit. But it has the basics. It has the basics of Tifa Lockhart. It's just her anatomy is just over sexualized for me, and I wish it wasn't like that, man. I mean, at least come off with two versions of it, like the perverted teenager version and the grown man going for nostalgia version or something. But yeah, it's one trade. It's very simple. It's not expensive at all. I actually like it. Man. Can it stand with my, in terms of proportion, with the Game Toys one? I think so, man. I think so. I think it can. The articulation is there. I like how the Phison. I think it's a Phison body. It feels like a Phison body. It feels solid. I'll try to get her in a pose where her anatomy isn't. Yeah, like this, something like that. Yeah, that's a lot cooler, man. I mean, yeah, it's just all about the pose. If I get her to pose right with her kicks, because she's a hand-to-hand fighter. Okay, I hope this won't crack, or this would last a while. Maybe after Game Toys would make their version. So yeah. I like the feel of the high knee socks. Her skirt is, I think it's pleather. Yes, it's pleather, but it has this weird coat in it. Yeah, this is pleather, so be careful with it. Of course, she is. I'm trying to hide it. I mean, I don't want people to look at my collection and just focus on the over-sexualized Tifa Lockhart, But for the price, this comes at an amazing price. This is not expensive at all. So I highly recommend it. Yeah. If you have kids in the house, yeah, you can hide her pose. You can just put her in a top shelf or something. Yeah, like that or something. I'm thinking of poses. She poses well. She looks really cool. Yeah, she looks really cool. I mean, check it out. She can pose. I'm not sure how she stands in terms of height with Cloud, because my Cloud is sitting on a motorcycle. So let's look at some things. Her base, Fantasy Fighting Queen. Final Fantasy Queen. So yeah, it's not so bad. At least the name is sort of related to her function in the game. It's just weird for me because she never was seductive or sultry like Bayonetta in the game. Her character was not about that. And yeah, with all third-party stuff, it came a bit scruff up here. This one. Yeah, it's common if you're getting third-party stuff, so don't be surprised by it. Okay, I'm just testing the fit, because sometimes these things, they don't fit well in third-party. So I like the date, 1997 to 2020. So is this an old figure? Because it's 2022, right? So this is not so bad for me, the base. Usually I don't like third-party bases, but this one's not bad for me. So other than the seemingly missing hands, I think everything is perfect. Yeah, her hands are weird because it's closed and open left and right, and that's only one pair of hands. I mean, I wish she had more martial arts gestures hands. But all in all, it's very good, especially for sculpted hair. I mean, you know, Barbie hair. You call this Barbie hair. This is not rooted hair. This is Barbie hair. I'll just style it different. I mean, yeah, if there's a weakness, I just like how they did the eyes. At least it's not as generic. Her face, though, is a bit generic Phison figure. But you can say that a lot about CGI characters. So on that note, I'll end my review. So thanks for checking it out. There's really nothing much to say. Okay, it feels a lot, the construction of this figure feels a lot more solid than She-Venom. She-Venom, the moment I took it out, I think one of her ankle pegs broke off, and then that's it. But this one, Tifa, you know, it's a Phison body. It feels like a Phison body, so I don't think that it's gonna crumble as fast as that. This can take a lot more posing. So, yeah. Thank you guys.